meditation practice. We're going to try and get in touch with our root chakra, just to feel stability and grounding as we're getting towards the end of the week. You're going to take a deep inhale as you come to a comfortable seat on your mat, bringing the palms of your hands face down on your knees. You can close your eyes or bring a soft gaze onto the floor in front of you. Begin to straighten your spine, lifting your crown. Stay mindful of each deep inhale and exhale, in through your nose and out through your nose. Start to slow down, inhaling anything you might be carrying with you, whether it's from this week, this past month, this past year. Try to inhale any tension and exhale out through your mouth, let it go. Inhale, sigh it out your mouth, let it go. Inhale, sigh it out. Start to bring your breath back to your nose, inhaling through your nostrils, exhaling through your nostrils. Find stability through your sit bones, grounding down against the mat. Rooting your spine down onto the floor. Let your mat, the floor, this space sort of hold you, support you, bringing you balance. Take a moment to connect with any intentions you might want to set for this class. It could be an intention for yourself, for another person, for something you'd like to accomplish this week, this class, this month, this year. You can dedicate your practice to a loved one. As you begin to return to a natural breath, start to imagine a red cube at the base of your spine. Let that color red move up your spine towards your crown. As it reaches your shoulders, it goes down your arms to your fingertips grounding you against your knees, going back up your legs and down to your toes, connecting you back to your sit bones. Again, providing that stability and safety. Throughout this class, we're going to recall the mantra Om Namah Shivaya, meaning I honor that which I'm capable of becoming. In meditating your root chakra, you give yourself the space to grow, giving yourself a steady foundation to build on. Take a few moments of rest here, and I'll bring you back in just a minute. Begin to build back focus on your environment. Hold mindfulness to any sounds you might hear around you, out the window, in whatever building you might be in. Even any noises coming from my end of the screen. Bring attention to the temperature of the room, the temperature of the air against your skin, on your hands, your face, maybe your arms, your legs. Use this space to hold yourself in the present. All that matters in this moment is your space on the mat, the space you've created for yourself. Start to deepen your breath. Bring movement back into your body by wiggling your fingers and your toes. Gently waking your body up. Keeping your eyes closed or bringing that soft gaze onto the floor. You're going to use your next inhale to bring your arms up and around overhead, reaching up as far as you can, taking a super deep stretch. And on your exhale, bring your arms back down to your sides. Inhale through your nose, reach up towards the ceiling. And exhale, come back down to your sides. Inhale, come up, stretch. Exhale through your nose, come back down. Keeping your arms, your hands at your sides. Bring your right ear over to your right shoulder. Your chin down to your chest. And your left ear over to your left shoulder. Taking a full semicircle. Come back down and around towards your right side. Down and around and back to your left. Take these circles at your own pace. Just stretching your neck, bringing movement back into your body. Go as fast or as slow feels good for you and serves the body. After your next full round, bring your head back to center. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead. And exhale, this time folding over your legs, keeping your sit bones back behind you against the mat, reaching your fingertips forward, your spine straight, your crown lifted. You can keep your eyes closed here, or slowly start to flutter them open, bringing your gaze out in front of you. As you inhale, lengthen through your spine, and as you exhale, walk your fingers just a little deeper. Inhale, lengthening, keeping your sit bones grounded behind you. And exhale to deepen. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your nose. Use your next inhale to slowly, gingerly walk your hands back up towards your body. And exhale back down to your sides. You're going to use your left hand to grab your right knee and bring your right hand behind your back like a kickstand, bringing a gentle twist into your spine. Bring your gaze over your right shoulder. Taking the same movements here, you're going to inhale to lengthen through your spine, through your crown, and exhale, fold a little deeper into that twist. Take your inhales and your exhales as fast or as slow as you need to. After your next full breath, come back to center Move your hands to the opposite side, using your right hand to grab your left knee and your left hand to be a kickstand behind you. Bring your gaze over your left shoulder and inhale to lengthen through your spine and your crown, and exhale to deepen. Bringing a deeper twist into your spine. It's okay if you can't twist that far. We're just at the beginning of our practice. After your next full breath, come back to center, bringing your hands back out to your sides. Inhale, and exhale, side out your mouth. Inhale, and exhale. Plant your hands. Bring your knees back, stacking your hips over your knees for a tabletop position. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Keep your spine as neutral as you can. Tuck your toes, lift your gaze, drop your belly for cow. Inhaling. And on your exhale, untuck your toes, curve your spine, push the floor away for cat pose. Inhale, cow, lift your gaze up. Exhale, cat, bringing your gaze back down to the mat. Inhale, cow, eyes up. Exhale, cat, curving your spine. Inhale, cow, drop that belly. And exhale, cat. Come back to a neutral spine. Walk your hands a few inches forward. We're going to start to bring movement into our hips. You can keep your toes tucked or untucked here. You can try out both to see whichever works best for you. Bring your hips back. Inhale, bring your hips to the right, forward. Exhale to the left and back. Inhale to come up towards your wrists, and exhale, come back to your heels. Again, taking these movements as fast or as slow as you like, as your body needs. This movement is good to warm up your joints, bring in movement into your body. After sitting pretty still, after your next full circle, switch directions. Inhaling to come up on your left, and exhaling to come back on your right. After your next full circle, bring your hips back to your heels. Walk your hands just a little back to come to a child's pose. That pose is good for rest and holding the space for yourself to breathe and relax. This pose will always be here for you throughout any practice. If you ever just feel like you need to reconnect with yourself or your body, Right now, we're going to use this space to reconnect with our intentions, whatever you set at the beginning of class, and with the mantra that I mentioned earlier, Om Namah Shivaya. I honor that which I'm capable of becoming. After your next full breath, bring your hips back up to tabletop. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Take any movements here that feel good. I like to rock back and forth on my toes or pedal my feet. You can sway your hips. Come to stillness. Bring your gaze forward, bend your knees. Inhale and exhale. Slowly come up to the top of your mat, folding over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift, straightening your spine. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring your arms up and around overhead. And exhale, bring them back down to your sides for Tadasana, mountain pose. Bringing your palms face forward. Staying active through your legs. Your gaze, like your palms, comes forward. Eyes straight. Take a full breath here. Inhaling, filling up your belly. And exhale, sigh it out your mouth, let it go. Inhale, bring your arms up and around overhead. And exhale, fold over your legs. Take a moment here to grab opposite elbows and take a nice soft sway to the left and to the right at your own speed. This motion is good to release any tension you might be carrying in your body, especially your legs, or anything that might be on your mind. Feel grounded through your toes, your heels, the palms of your feet. Come to stillness and release your hands down towards the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up and around with your arms. And exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Bring your arms out at your sides, palms face forward. Bring your feet around mats width apart, pointing your toes outwards. Inhale, bring your arms up and around. And exhale, drop into a yogi squat. Push your elbows into your knees back into your elbows. Keep your spine as straight as you can here, lifting your crown up towards the ceiling. Find stillness here to connect with your breath. Plant your hands out in front of you. Inhale. And exhale slowly, as controlled as you can. Lower your sit bones down onto the mat and bring your feet straight out in front of you. Bring your feet back mat's width apart. The inside of your right foot to the inside of your left leg. Inhale, come up and around through your arms. And exhale to fold over your left side. You're going to want to stay straight through your spine, pivoting more at your hips than curving through your back. Keep your crown lifted, your gaze forward, curl your toes up towards your face. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, deepen. You can bring a slight bend to your knee to release any tension. Inhale, bring your hands back up one by one towards your body. And exhale, undo the pose, bringing your hands back to your sides. Bring the inside edge of your left foot to the inside of your right leg. Arms up and around. Keeping that deep inhale. And exhale, lower down, folding over your right leg this time. Following the same description here. You're going to pivot more at your waist and curve through your spine, bringing that gentle bend to your knee to reduce any tension. Bring your gaze forward. Inhale, walk your hands back up towards your body. And exhale out to your sides. Bring your hands forward, fingertips pointing out in front of you, palms face up. Inhale. And exhale as controlled as you can through your core. Lower your back down onto the mat, almost dropping one vertebrae at a time. Once your back is against the mat, you can hug your knees into your chest and take a small little sway back and forth. Massaging anything you might still be carrying out of your back. Come to stillness at center. Release just your left leg down onto the mat, keeping your right knee hugged in. Open your right leg out to your right side. You can bring your arms out to a T or have a gentle bend in your elbow for a cactus. Your right hand can stay on your right knee to support it, or come to that same cactus or T that your other arm is in. Have your gaze come over your left shoulder, bringing a gentle twist into your spine. Bring your right knee back into your chest, and then over your left side. Keep your shoulders down against the mat, arms out to a T or a cactus. Then your gaze over your right shoulder. Bring your right knee back to center and hug both legs back into your chest. Take that sway back and forth again to the left and to the right. Back to stillness at center. Release just your right leg down onto the mat, keeping your left knee hugged in. Open it out to your left side, taking the same pose here. Bring your gaze over your right shoulder and your arms out to a T or a cactus. Bring your knee back into your chest and over your right side. Again, keeping those shoulders down against the mat, arms out to a T, cactus. Gaze over your left shoulder. Bring your knee back into your chest and the other to meet it. Swaying to the left and to the right. Come to stillness. Plant both feet against the mat, keeping a bend in your knees. Bring your hands up to your sides, palms face down, and lift your hips up towards the ceiling for a bridge. To deepen the pose, you can take a shoulder opener by intertwining your fingers underneath your back, under your sit bones, bringing your shoulder blades closer together. Direct your inhales to any sensations you might feel in this pose. If your fingers are intertwined, you can release them back down to your sides. Inhale and exhale, lower down as slowly and controlled as you can through your core. Until you're all the way back down onto the mat. Keeping your left foot planted down onto the mat. Bring your right foot over your left knee and hug your left thigh in towards your chest for a reclined pigeon. To deepen the pose, you can take a few variations here. I like to push my right hand into my right knee to push it away, deepening that stretch in my right thigh. A lot of people like to lift their bent knee, your left leg in this case, to straighten your leg out, deepening the stretch and building strength in your left leg. If you choose to keep your leg straight, curl your toes towards your face. If your leg is lifted, bring it back down. Plant your left foot down onto the mat and follow your right. Bring the same pose to the other side. Have your left foot come over your right knee and hug your right thigh in towards your chest. Any variations you took on the other side, try to take here, whether that's pushing your left hand into your left knee or straightening your right leg. If your right foot is up in the air, bring a bend back into your knee, planting your right foot, then following it with your left. Hug both knees in towards your chest and reach for the inside edges of your feet through your thighs and open up for happy baby. There's a whole bunch of variations you could take here too. You could straighten one leg, then the other, both at the same time. You can rock back and forth from side to side, or bring the soles of your feet together and in towards your body. Whenever you're ready, take any final movements before our last rest of the class. Come to lay on your back. Face your palms down at your sides. The inside edges of your feet face up towards the ceiling. Soften your gaze towards the ceiling or close your eyes. Reconnect with that red cube we pictured at the base of our spines earlier this class. Letting that color red travel back up towards your crown and down towards your toes. As it reaches your shoulders, let it move down your hands, your arms, towards your fingertips. Feel yourself grounded down through the back of your head, your shoulders, your hands, your sit bones, the heels of your feet. Let the mat, the floor, the ground support you and provide stability. Allow yourself to build a steady, stable foundation for growth. Om Namah Shivaya. I honor that which I am capable of becoming. If you haven't already, come to a natural breath. Letting yourself relax and melt into the floor. Take a moment here to rest, and I'll bring you back in just a few minutes. Bring awareness back to your environment, focusing in on any sounds in the room. Focusing on the temperature of the room against your skin. As you start to deepen your breath, carry movement back into your body, wiggling your fingers and your toes. Whenever you feel ready, keeping your eyes closed, roll over onto your right side, using your right arm as a pillow and coming into a fetal position. Come to a seat at the top of your mat. Bring your hands to prayer, keeping your eyes closed. Om Namah Shivaya. I honor that which I am capable of becoming. Thank you for letting me guide you through this class today and for holding space for yourself. Namaste.